Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. I am Black Ice 73. People, there's a lot of people last week participated in this ride, uh, the coup, the attempt to coup to take over the American election. We've seen their faces. We hear about reports about a bunch of people getting arrested. But I don't want to talk about the people we've seen on the TV. I want to talk about the people behind the scene. The Ted Cruz, the Clarence Thomas wife, Donald Trump, Donald Trump Jr. I want to talk about their money. I want to talk about the money that was donated to the people to get to Washington, D.C. I want to talk about the officers and the firefighters who got suspended as they return back to their cities who participated in the takeover of who take up the attempt to take over the American election. I told you, yes, during the election, I would beat my chest saying Donald Trump should beat Joe Biden. I apologize. I apologize to my friends, family, Facebook, everybody. I'm like, man, I ain't know this man was that psycho. I know Nancy Pelosi talking about uh, going ahead with the impeachment of Donald Trump. But what about Ted Cruz? Anybody gonna hold him accountable for being outside talking to the people before they stormed the Capitol? Nobody ain't gonna say how Ted Cruz said, "Don't let these people steal your election." They ain't gonna talk about Clarence Thomas' wife supporting the people. No, these people now trying to disassociate themselves with those people who stormed the Capitol. Donald Trump personally told them, go down to the Capitol and let them know we're not gonna have this shit. Donald Trump Jr. also spoke to them. Trying, they stole the election. Stop them. Now, I think it was on Sunday, Donald Trump said, all the people who was involved with storming the Capitol need to be arrested and prosecuted to the footy of the stick of the law. Ted Cruz disassociated himself with the people. When he was up there screaming and beating his chest, looking like a madman when he was talking to the people. It's a shame, people. The reason I made this in the title of how the rich people had the poor people to do their job. I should have had this ready before I got started. And then another thing, instead of for them Republicans to say they were wrong, they start blaming it on Antifa. They start saying it wasn't no Trump supporter. It was people came in, they did all that. People, that was the dumbest shit I ever seen. The dumbest shit I heard. You talking about a Tifa and all that shit. Why would them people go out there and try to make Trump look bad and possibly get arrested and sent to prison? People, you know, I'm not one of the people to call law enforcement Ku Klux Klans and none of that stuff. I'm not. Cause all of them not. But they do got some up in there. And I'm not gonna say it because you supported, you're a Republican. I ain't gonna say you're a Klansman. I'm not gonna say that. But they did some Klan type shit, man. They did some white supremacist type shit. People, they had flex cuff. They were ready to drag somebody out there doing plays. They were talking about hanging the damn vice president of the United States. They were making a hanging shit to hang somebody. People, it wasn't just a show of force or try to intimidate. I don't have proof, but I believe that if them people had got a hold to one of those senators, especially a Democrat senator or Vice President Pence, the man would have been dead just like that Capitol Police was. The Capitol Police officer who got beat with a fire extinguisher. One of them politicians would have been dead the same way. People, I don't know. And then you see how many the Capitol Police chief, he resigned. And then the crazy part, I know people like, why DC or nobody else didn't show up? Learn. DC can't go into the Capitol, people ask them for some help. I know y'all Washington DC. No, the Capitol had their own police force, separate from Washington DC. They asked for damn help from the National Guard. President Trump said, nah, they good, man. They told the damn Capitol Police, like, hey, you're gonna be some damn crap. They ain't asking no extra people to come in to help patrol this. Not until the curfew. There were more people at the getting ready for the curfew than trying to stop these people from storming the Capitol. People, on a normal day, a terrorist organization could have ran up in the Capitol and changed America with guns. People, it were pipe bombs found. People, what the hell going on? But Ted Cruz, people, Ted Cruz said, well, what took place is we didn't have nothing to do with that. We were just trying to encourage the people. He was trending on Twitter last night. Never telling Ted Cruz he needed to resign. Ted Cruz ain't gonna resign. Ted Cruz said, y'all kiss my ass. He didn't say it like that, but if he could have been said like that, he would have told you to kiss my ass. Ted Cruz said he wasn't going nowhere. People. It's that I know there's a way they can follow the money. It was done a lot of damn people, some lobbyists and all them people were donated to them people to come on. And this wasn't just right around the corner people. It were people from Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, California. People. It were people from all over this damn country in Washington, D.C. In Washington, D.C. people. It's right now, according to the news outlet, it's been 125 people arrested so far. And they still looking for victims. I think I said it earlier, but they said the two people who had the flex club, they're gonna be charged on federal charges. I don't know. Did somebody tell these people that they're gonna be okay? Don't worry about it. We got your back. I don't know if somebody told them that. Cause the way they were acting and taking pictures, and then according to reports, they said somebody higher up, they ain't released their name, told them do not take your telephone, don't take your cell phone with you. Cause you take your cell phone with you, they're gonna be tracked it. They can track your location, saying you were near the Capitol. People, this ain't shit just like boom. They just show up. This was planned, people. But you know how society is now. Shit, you got to go out there and flex for the gram. You got to go ahead and post that shit on Facebook. Like, look at Facebook Live. Look at me up in the Capitol. You know, this generation, they love saying this generation. No. People my generation and older do the same thing, people. Before they done cell phone, you better believe they has people with Polaroids and disposable cameras that doing right. And terrorists. I know American don't like him, other American being called terrorists, but they was. But they had disposable camera back in the doing civil rights marches and stuff like that, showing that the police, they had to take their personal souvenir or showing the police defending America. They had all that junk. It pictures around about that crap. But the people with money, the rich people, oh man. Not when I say rich people, the rich people who were backing these people, they threw the shit to the fan. And the poor people, what the shit that blew up in the Capitol, thinking everything gonna be okay. They like, what the hell? I got the president backing me. I got a senator backing me. I got some people from the House of Representatives backing me. I got damn Donald Trump Jr. backing me. Matter of fact, I got a damn lawmaker from West Virginia right beside me. What they gonna do? They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. We gonna get away with this. We ain't hurt nobody. But Capitol Police, we just beat him to death. But that's what the police. Nobody else didn't die except that lady who tried to climb through the window, and go like she was invisible. Then you had people sympathizing for her, talking about, they ain't had to kill her. Dude, that's their job, people. Their job is to protect the lawmakers. And she was a threat. They ain't know she had a weapon or not. She was trying to get to the lawmakers. And people talking about, oh no, they shot her. People, that's their job. And she knew better too. She was a 14-year Air Force veteran. You don't have to be an intelligent to know. You in the military, you know how some of the shit they had to do, the FBI and all that Secret Service, what they have to do to protect the lawmaker. You know. And then they released a post saying, I read this article, her folks was saying that she was ready to die for Donald Trump. Ready to die. I'm not ready to die for nobody but my family members. That's it. Nobody. You kiss my ass, people. I'm straight up. I'm for real. You kiss my ass. I'm not gonna go in there and be a fool. That's all. That's the bottom line. The people was being a fool. They. It's like that mob mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can go out there. A lot of them people, they did an interview. They went out there. They're like, yeah, they're gonna be cool supporting Donald Trump. But some people went out there. Hey, we going here. We ain't just come to Washington just to be standing outside and just doing cool weather. We about to go ahead and make some noise. And that mob mentality, the people who just standing there like, yeah, I'm just here to support Donald Trump. They're like, you know how you riding down the road, you see a squirrel crossing, and that squirrel get in the middle of the road. They don't know, they go that way, go that way, go this way. They get confused. That's how some of the people were. Some of the people was so caught up in the moment and wasn't even thinking about the consequences. They just stupid ass went up in the Capitol too. I seen on the news article. Seen in on the news today that one dude was the CEO of a company. He got fired for going up in the Capitol, and he got arrested. He was on TV telling, "I'm sorry, and I didn't destroy anything, but I made a bad decision going up in the Capitol." Come on, people. It's fucking federal building. This ain't no place that, they got an area for the tourists. Yeah, stay right here. No. What y'all did, that wasn't no bad decision. That was a crime. And y'all deserve to be punished for the crime that you did. You deserve that shit. I don't feel bad for none of them. Not at all. Not at all. And you can see majority of them people in that crowd, they were some old people, older people, seasoned people. There's some people with 30 and up in that crowd. Majority of them. So, you know how this wasn't no doing what the word I'm looking for. Immaturity. This wasn't no immature crowd who get rowdy sometime after their team win a championship. It wasn't one of them people like hanging on the flagpole, them people. It wasn't none of them up there saying, yeah, my team won. It wasn't no immature people. These were some old ass people. These were some old ass people. This is a perfect example why this country haven't grown too much with race relationship. It's a perfect example. People, Confederate flag was flying through the Capitol. You had one dude had a shirt on that represent the damn camp was Jews got killed in. It was so much racial shit going on within that little few time to show not only people across the world, but show people in the United States that, man, it's rough. But there was some good news out of it. It's a lot of people on social media saying how they ashamed of their parents, aunties and stuff. Like some people don't cut their parents and family member off for just going to the Durham rally. Sometimes you got to separate yourself from your family. I love my family, but I don't think I want to ever live around them anymore. I love them. Come visit me. I had some family members that came to my house, visit. Come visit me. I go to their house and visit. But people, sometimes you got to separate yourself from your family. Your family sometimes can influence you to be at your worst. And a lot of these Generation Zs Like, nah, I don't want no part of this shit. I don't want to be like my parent. A lot of these Generation Z don't want to be like their parent. My daughter tell me all the time, Dad, stop. I'm not a Generation Z. My daughter's a Generation Z. She tell me a lot of times, Dad, stop. It's not that way no more. You know, like you can see something like, because the way some of the things we were raised and stuff, people, it was like if somebody was gay, you were raised to make fun of them. No lie. No lie. You might like, dang, true. My generation, you know this person's straight, and they'll call that person gay. I didn't do it. Because, you know, if I'm gonna crack jokes on you, I'm gonna crack jokes on something that I know about you. But the one the joke they crack on them like, you gay, and the other person, no, I ain't gay. You know, they got offensive about it. Or they got offensive coming to your mama. You know, but my daughter said, we don't do this anymore. She said, we embrace the gay community. You know, this generation now is more pro people than any generation before. This generation now, they love each other. You know, you got some bad shit, you know, but they more together now. The generation now. And a lot of them people don't want to be like their parent. Not at all. They don't want to have that same stink on them as their parent when it comes to racial tension or hate on gays. I remember in the 80s, there were no black people. It were mostly Caucasian people who out there gay bashing. Gay bashing got a term because Caucasian people would find gay white people and beat them up. Sometimes kill them. That's how that term gay bashing came. Because they actually were bashing on people with their fists or anything they can get. You know, these people nowadays like, well, stop gay bashing. No. Gay bashing, it wasn't no term of disrespect. Gay bashing was people out there beating people's ass just because mostly it would be men. They were beating up men because they like other men. And they had grown from that. Now, with the action of what happened last Wednesday, January the 6th, in Washington, D.C., there are also people just like, I don't want to deal with this shit. I can't look at my mom or dad or auntie them the same way because what I seen. And so on Twitter, there's one the young Caucasian girl. She got tagged in a video showing that she seen her mama, auntie, and uncle out there. She was disappointed. It wasn't that Wednesday, but that Tuesday night. She seen her family member, and she was disappointed. She rolled on there like, that my mama. Some people say she was snitching. You know, people still don't know the definition of a snitch. But some people like, oh, you snitching on your mama. She wasn't snitching. She was just showing that, damn. That's how my mama get down. I don't want to be part of that. And it seemed like she didn't care that she lost that relationship with her parent. Like, shit. And then on top of that, her mom, the young lady, she a lesbian. Her mom don't agree with that lifestyle. So they already had internal drummer consequences, whatever. They always had some beef going on. So, and then the young lady, she's a supporter for Black Lives Matter. Even though she's Caucasian, it's a lot of Caucasian people supportive of black people. I hate the term Black Lives Matter because the organization. As soon as you say Black Lives Matter, they think about the organization instead of thinking about people actually saying Black people lives matters. But people, do not get so caught up in admiring these celebrities, because the senators, they end up they're celebrities. Like I said once before, a lot of these politician names you recognize before you recognize some people in the movies and singers. A lot of these politician names are household names. Like, damn, oh yeah, I feel him. I know who that is. Ted Cruz. We know who Ted is. Theodore Cruz. Nancy Pelosi. It's a lot of shit, people. I am so disappointed that the sponsors, the money people, gonna get away with this stuff, and these poor or middle class people who showed up are the ones gonna suffer the consequences. The high B. The high B. The poor or the people, the followers. That's the thing. That's the thing I keep telling people. We do not need no leaders. Like how we had to. That's how people get in trouble. Listen to that damn money. People like, oh, they're a millionaire. They're a billionaire. Oh, we should listen to them. Bad mistake, people. Bad mistake. Messed up, dude. Messed up. It's crazy. Sometimes you're gonna have to pay. And them people gonna have to pay. But like I said, you can't feel sorry for these people. Because these people know better. They should have known better. Because I would have been like, hey, you're right. I want to go out here and, demonstrate. But why you not coming? The money person, the money people. Why y'all not coming on him? Am I gonna get in trouble? The money people ain't saying nothing. The money people never goes. The money people never put boots and heels on the ground. They never do that. They seen you people. That's how they looked at y'all. They ain't see y'all as supporters. They seen you people. You know how they used to make that thing like you people. Y'all was you people. Y'all was the puppets. They use y'all as that done. Go there and show them I got backers, but I'm not gonna be there. And guess what they did? They went out there fighting for a person who left them. Donald Trump came out, do this, and went back behind the gates of the White House. And a lot of people, I want to say this too, learn the difference between the Capitol and the White House. They're not the same. A lot of people online are saying the Capitol, they done broke into the White House. It was the Capitol people. So, man, I wasn't ashamed to be American. I know a lot of people. I hear people tell me, I want to move to another country. People, I've been to other countries. There ain't nothing to brag about. you know they glorify places in Europe and stuff like that. Ain't nothing to brag about, people. You go to that country, you're gonna be another person who got to work, pay taxes. Hope they accept your black ass, or white ass, a Cajun ass, a Negro, whatever you want to be called. Them people, it's safer in the United States than plenty of the other countries overseas. I know people saying, I want to go to Canada. They got free healthcare. People, sometimes you're gonna have to wait a month or so just to see a doctor with that free healthcare thing. And you're not gonna just have free healthcare because you go to Canada. Canada might reject you and say, no, go back to the United States. They're just not just saying, come on to Canada, we'll take care of your sick and your medicine. No. You want to have free healthcare? Become a politician. Become a senator. House of Representative. You have free healthcare. Join the military. Free healthcare. Come on, people. You don't need to go to another country to live a better life or get free healthcare or all that other stuff. You got all this stuff in the United States. And sometimes people, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Sometimes we just need to turn off the TV. Sometimes we need to turn off the TV. Cause the news don't always, but 90%, 95, I go 99% of the time, news is not gonna show anything positive. Cause it's a bunch of people stressed out over this freaking Trump may get, they're stressed out over is Trump gonna get impeached. People, sometimes you're gonna have to turn off this damn phone. You're gonna have to turn off the computer sometime, cause if we keep on worrying about stuff you don't have no control over. You ain't got no control over people. Just pull yourself away from it. Go ahead and sit down with your loved one and have a conversation about how your day was, or read a book. Sometimes you gotta start looking at it. Cause like right now, the TV in the bedroom, not even on. And the TV in the living room, we looking at a Discovery Channel or a Discovery show. Sometimes we got to turn that. We got to just get away from it. Put away from it. Cause you keep on worrying about this stuff, you're gonna be making yourself sick. Stress makes you sick, people. You can be very healthy. You be sitting there stressed out, wondering why you got a headache. My head hurt. I don't know why my head hurt. Cause you stressing over some shit you can't control. You never stress over shit you can't control. These people who get arrested now, they had the ability to control what happened. They had the chance to say, hey, I think it's a good time for me to walk away from this ride, this takeover. It's a great chance. I need to just get my shit. I need to go. Because it's about to get out of control. Some people did, but a lot of people, like I said, they followed the mob. They got caught up in the moment. Oh, I ain't do anything. I just walked through the darn Capitol hallway. Dude, you did something. But with the justice system, there's going to be a lot of people who not going to even go to getting on prison time. There's going to be a lot of people getting probation or had to pay a fine. Because like I said earlier, they already got 125. They already arrested 125 people. But a lot of them people been released, been bailed out and stuff. So you're going to be a lot of people just have some done probation, and a lot of people just gonna lose the job. There's gonna be a lot of openings for the fire department and police around the country because they cracking down on these dumb stupid people who participated in this dumb crap that happened last Wednesday. People, this, the simple thing, the thing they did last week, you supposed to learn this as a child. You supposed to like, nah, that done wheel in your head is supposed to like turn on that darn light bulbs and say, hey, this don't feel right. This don't feel right. But shit, man, they keep on. These poor people, these people just, they follow anything, man. They follow anything. Hey, what's up, cousin? Yeah, they follow anything and they get caught up in this dumb bull crap and they're like, I'm trying to go to jail. Someone saying, what I'm going to jail for? I ain't doing anything. People. If you have a coworker, or you know some people, I went to work this weekend. I asked one of my coworkers, I said, hey, you know how much you love Trump? I'm surprised you didn't go down either. No. But it's a shame, people. Let me go ahead and get off. I'm very disappointed that a bunch of grown people who they couldn't think for themselves. Now they little stupid ass gonna have a record, or they're gonna be searching for a job because, like I said, a lot of them people getting fired. Hey, get on Indeed.com right now, people, because there's gonna be some job openings. There's a lot of job openings gonna happen over this shit that happened last Wednesday. So you looking for your dream job, it might just came up. But the rich people who help sponsor this shit, they're just gonna sit back and pop their wine or pop a bottle of water and just sip and like, let me see what other chaos I can create. That's what they do. Not all rich people, but that's what some of these people do. They see what, as they said, the chess. They're gonna see let me see what other piece I could put on the chessboard and create some damn mess to keep myself entertained. Damn it. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the share button, hit the like button. Hey, be smart, people. And like I always said, drink your water, people. You don't want to have UTI. You don't want to be dehydrated. Have a great day and enjoy your Monday.